this lies an unmarked warehouse, a studio where creatives have been gathered to craft videos that are seen by millions of people around the world. For the first time ever, my team and I are inviting you to join us in our creative process. We'll share our triumphs, failures, and everything in between. We are the Magic Makers. This year I wanted to tackle our biggest project to date, a Western short film.
Hey, my name is Zach King. I'm a 16-year-old filmmaker.
Filmmaking has always been a passion of mine since I was really young, and it was always my dream to make movies with, industry-level crew, industry-level gear. When one of my producers, Nate, brought me the script for this Western, I knew it was the perfect story for us to tell. The time-traveling sheriff is a story that's about a magical hat that has the power to teleport people to the past, and it gives us a fun reminder that there's still magic to be found in the world. When I was a kid, I would grab all my friends and family to play the actors in my movies, but now I actually get to do real casting calls to find the perfect people for these roles. We've got Trevor, who plays our main antagonist, and Mrs. Ava, who plays Anna, my co-star. The cast and crew are one of the most vital parts of making the story believable. We start by shooting here at the studio. We've got a fun Western set right over there where it's like a bank heist going wrong. It's a fun production. We've got some big cameras. The filmmaking nerd in me is geeking out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go over to the Western. Whoa! We made it!
We're here!
The young filmmaker in me, like the 12-year-old Zach, is freaking out inside that I get to play on this sound stage. Sometimes you gotta pinch yourself once in a while. One of the things you don't notice when you're watching a movie is all the work that went into the set design and the wardrobe and the costuming, and those are the details that really pull the world building together. I felt like I was getting transported to the 1800s when I walked onto set because there was everybody in their wardrobe. It's a really fun detail and a fun moment every time you look through that Video Village monitor. Like, wow, we finally have everyone dressed up. One of my favorite parts about filmmaking is the sound design. All the little things like the spurs on the boot, the horses neighing in the distance. All those things are so important, and those are the things that help bring this world to life. It's often really hard to get all the detailed sound effects that you need on set. So that's where the movie magic comes in. So we're gonna watch what the scene looks like with just the audio on set. What is this place?
I have no idea.
Wow. Cut! So now we're going to pull up some sound effects from Epidemic Sound. I know a lot of filmmakers use them for their royalty-free music, but if you remember, you also get access to their entire sound effects library. What is this place?
I have no idea.
Thanks again to Epidemic Sound for powering the magic in this video. There's a link in the description. It's a 30-day free trial to be a member, and it allows you to get their royalty-free music, sound effects library. You have a lot of fun with it, so go check it out. I used to watch a bunch of these film channels that would teach how to make like homemade dollies and sliders, and I would make those for like $100 out of PVC pipe. But now, finally, 15 years later, I can rent the JL Fisher. When I was a kid growing up, I would do all my own stunts. And this short film is kind of no different. 3, 2, 1.
The stunt coordinator has just arrived, now working with our actors as well as wardrobe. We kind of have to make some alterations to make the rigging work.
Right now we're getting set up to do the stunt with Ava, where she's going to be dragged across the town center. Milton is harnessed up, and he's actually pulling the weight with his hip here. And then that goes to her harness, which Ava's wearing. So when he drags her, it looks like he's pulling her, but really, all that weight's being pulled from his hips. I think it'll look really great on camera. We have a cool dolly move happening at the same time.
Let me go!
Now it's my turn to tackle Milton. This will be pretty fun.
Almost killed her!
We've been doing some wrestling on the ground. Just gotta be careful. We dinged Milton's head here. I think it's gonna be a long day on the ground. We're gonna be pretty sore by the end of this. I wanted to say a special thank you to all of you that have been watching, particularly for a long period of time. Some of you may even know my journey on YouTube started over 10 years ago when I was really sharing what I was learning in film school. And if you've been watching that long, it's kind of a crescendo of all the things I've been learning for the last decade put into this short film. You know, the crew here in LA really rallied together around this. We saw the same vision. And I think one of the most beautiful things about filmmaking is seeing how everyone comes together as a team to achieve one common goal. I still get that same sense that I had when I was a kid, when my family would come around me and help make a project that I was passionate about. So huge thanks to Colin and Don and Laura and Nate and everyone that brought their resources to this project. It means a ton to us if you guys share it. If you like it, spread it around the internet. And if you haven't seen it, click right here.
That is a problem.